The Doors of Perception, written by Aldous Huxley, narrated by Aedemon Maure. About the author, Aldous Huxley, A Life of the Mind. Poet, playwright, novelist, short story writer, travel writer, essayist, critic, philosopher, mystic, and social prophet. Aldous Huxley was one of the most accomplished and influential English literary figures of the mid-20th century. In the course of an extraordinary prolific writing career, which began in the early 1920s and continued until his death in 1963, Huxley underwent a remarkable process of self-transformation from a derisive satirist of England's chattering classes to a deeply religious writer preoccupied with the human capacity for spiritual transcendence. Yet in everything Huxley wrote, from the most frivolous to the most profound, there runs the common thread of his search to explain the meaning and possibilities of human life and perception. Aldous Huxley was born in Surrey, England, in 1894, the son of Leonard Huxley, editor of the prestigious Cornhill magazine, and of Julia Arnold, niece of the poet and essayist Matthew Arnold, and sister of Mrs. Humphrey Ward. He was the grandson of T.H. Huxley, the scientist. Thus, by birth and disposition, as one biographer put it, Huxley belonged to England's intellectual aristocracy. As Sibylle Bedford writes in her fascinating biography, Aldous Huxley, Alfred A. Knopf, Harper and Row, 1974. What we know about him as a young child is the usual residue of anecdote and snapshot. During his first years, his head was proportionately enormous, so that he could not walk till he was 2 because he was apt to topple over. We put father's hat on him and it fitted. In another country, at a great distance in time and place, when he lay ill and near his end in Southern California, a friend wanting to distract him said, "Aldous, didn't you ever have a nickname when you were small?" And Aldous, who hardly ever talked about his childhood or indeed about himself, possibly because one did not ask, said promptly, "They called me OG, short for ogre." The ogre was a pretty little boy. The photographs show the high forehead, the then clear gaze, the tremulous mouth and a sweetness of expression, an alertness beyond that of other angelic little boys looking into a camera. Aldous, his brother Julian tells us, sat quietly a good deal of the time, contemplating the strangeness of things. "I used to watch him with a pencil," said his cousin and contemporary Jervis Huxley. "You see, he was always drawing. My earliest memory of him is sitting, absorbed. To me it was magic, a little boy of my own age drawing so beautifully. He was delicate. He had mischievous moods. He could play. He carried his..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?